Hey guys, hi. I am Laura Sawkins. I'm a superstar director here in the UK, and I'm here today to talk to you about building your business. Now, I have made some notes because, well, any topic to do with Scentsy really, I could talk all day. So I want to keep it on topic, and hopefully you've all got a pen and paper, so you've got lots, so after today, you've got lots to take away and ideas and things that you can implement into your business. So let's get started. So, like I said, I'm here today to give you tips and advice and guidance on ways to build your business. Now, I have been with Scentsy, it's coming up to 5 years. I had been with a previous company before that for a couple of years. So I've been in the industry for 8 years nearly, all in all, with a little break in the middle. So I'm not claiming to be any kind of expert. All I can ever do is share what has worked for me. But the beauty is there are so many different ways to build your Scentsy business, okay? The most important one, now I've written this note a little bit further down the page, but I'm actually going to say this right from the beginning. The most important thing to remember when you are building your Scentsy business is that it is your Scentsy business. There is only one of you in this world, guys. You are utterly unique and utterly wonderful. And the only way you can build your Scentsy business successfully is to be you and to be authentic and to literally live by one of the Scentsy core values, which is, we all know the Scentsy core values. They are simplicity, authenticity, and generosity, okay? You have to be fully, wholly authentic and celebrate who you are to build your Scentsy business successfully. Okay, so the day you bought that business, the day you bought that box, okay, the day you clicked join on that join link and you bought that business in a box, you became a business owner, okay? You became an entrepreneur. Whether you realize it or not, you became a business owner, okay? No business owner in the world, okay, knows what they are doing from day one. Nobody. Part of owning a business and part of running a business is you have to try and you have to fall down and make mistakes and try again and try again and try again and keep getting back up again, okay? You're not going to know everything on day one. So that's my first tip I need to give you is do not ever come in and think, well, I can't do that because I don't have all the answers and I haven't memorized the whole workstation. There's a quote that I really love, which is ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice, okay? What people are going to relate to and what people are going to be excited about for you is your excitement and your passion. So when you start your brand new business, be excited. Don't be overwhelmed and think oh my goodness, I need to know everything all at once. You don't. These products sell themselves, guys. Honestly, you need to get your kit and literally get those smells under people's noses, okay? Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. You will be learning every single day because even now, nearly 5 years in, I'm still learning every day. The business evolves and it changes all the time. So you're never ever going to know anything. And the absolute beauty of going on your journey of being an entrepreneur is that there's always things to be learning. There's always growth to be had. And that is the absolute beauty of this industry. Okay. The next thing I want you to do, now I'm not going to touch on this too much because I'm sure there's a whole nother training on this and this is something that I've talked about many times before, but it is actually an important point that I want to make when it comes to building your business, is that you need to think about why you joined, okay? You need to think about, mindset is a topic, anyone that knows me that I could talk about all day long, but you need to think about why you joined Scentsy, okay? What your why is, what your reason deep in your heart as to why you started your business. If you've never thought about that, just take a minute today after this training or when you've got 5 minutes or you're on your way home or you're at home with a cuppa. Think about why you joined and write that down somewhere and tell your sponsor, tell your director, tell your superstar director, okay? Have it stuck up on your fridge why you joined. Have it written down somewhere where you can see it every day. Because when it comes to building your business, you're going to have days where you're not always motivated. But this is where discipline comes in, okay? And when you've got that written down and you know why you're doing it, deep in your heart, whatever it may be, and everyone's why will be so personal to them, okay? Your why might evolve over time. I certainly know that my why now is completely different to when I started, okay? But you need to think about why you joined Scentsy and keep that in your heart and in your mind and in your vision at all times. Okay, the next thing is your mindset, okay? You need to realise that 99.9%, I actually think there's a quote, forgive me, it might have been Tony Robbins or somebody said that business is 80% mindset and 20% strategy, okay? Everything starts up here, your belief, okay? If you want to build your business, you need to believe. You need to believe in yourself and you need to believe in the products, guys. So belief is a huge thing when it comes to building your business. So we know that you can do it. I know that you can do it. Your sponsor knows that you can do it. Your teammates know that you can do it. You need to believe that you can do it. Get your belief right and everything else will follow. Okay, I'm going to stop there because that is a whole nother training in itself. Okay, the next thing when it comes to building your business, get to know your workstation, okay? Even if it's like day by day, little by little, you need to, from day one, understand that that is like your little hub. Your workstation is your hub of all things Scentsy. It is literally like a treasure trove. Like I said, even 5 years in now, I'm finding stuff on there that I didn't know was there, reports that I didn't know they were there. Get to know your workstation. If nothing else, your workstation news tab is your Bible, okay? It's not your sponsor's job to keep you. I'm sure you've got an amazing team group around you, an amazing superstar director group around you that updates you with things, or maybe on a WhatsApp broadcast or something like that. But you need to, if you want to grow your business, you need to get comfortable with taking responsibility of checking your workstation, okay? That workstation news tab, that is there for you with all the information straight from Scentsy, straight from home office, okay? So it tells you about products, it tells you about frequently asked questions about products, it tells you about launches. So get comfortable with checking your workstation every day. Okay, next thing when it comes to building your business, you need to open your shop every single day, okay? Think about it in physical terms, okay? If you are your shop front, you are your marketing department, you are your advertising, your voice, that you are your business, okay? If you bought a physical shop and you had a sign outside, you wouldn't like open your shop and not put your sign up. You wouldn't put open every day. You need to open your shop every single day, okay? Tell the world that you are a Scentsy consultant. Be proud that you're a Scentsy consultant. Honestly, I was going to say, where's this badge with pride? I don't have a Scentsy t-shirt on right now, but you know what I mean. Be absolutely proud to be a Scentsy consultant, okay? What you have your hands on here, whether this is from a customer perspective or from a building your business perspective, is an absolute gift, okay? It actually truly is. You need to be proud to share that with the world, okay? This business, this opportunity is life-changing in so many ways, okay? Whether that's from a financial perspective, whether that's building people's self-confidence, whether it's giving them a community, whether, like, honestly, the list goes on, okay? This business is a gift. If you have just started with Scentsy, you need to know that what you have your hands on here is absolute solid gold. I'm just going to let that sink in for a moment because it absolutely is. So when you're talking to people about it, that's where you need to come from, okay? You have your people are gonna tell you it's not. People are gonna put their opinions on you. Anything you do in this life, anything, people are going to have an opinion. It is just human nature. It's just what people do, guys. It's just what they do. You have the choice as to whether you take their opinions on board. But I'm just gonna leave you with one sentence. I used to care about what other people thought about me until I tried to pay my bills with their opinions. Remember that all times. Other people's opinions, they do not define you, your life, your goals, your dreams, your actions. And you are in control of what you take on here and here, okay? So do not let other people's opinions define you. You open your shop every single day and you be proud. I would never swear. I'm not a swearer, but I nearly got a little bit overexcited then. But you be proud to be a Scentsy consultant. Okay. Whew. Take a moment. Okay, next thing. I've written down here, don't be a one-trick pony. Okay, what do I mean by that? There are so many ways to build this business, okay? I built my business in person, okay? We have, social media is such a huge part of the world that we're in now, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But I'm taking it back to, I built my business in person, okay? When I started, I was a customer and I literally joined and I just literally loved the product from day one, okay? I was partying. There is no feeling like being in a room with people and them sitting, having a sniff, and then like they're with their friends and then they have a sniff and then they get their little pile of scents that, honestly guys, you need to literally get these, to build your business, you need to get these smells under people's noses. Do not be afraid to party. Do not be afraid. Don't call it party. Call it a sniff session. Call it a whiff gathering, whatever you want to call it. But get those scents under people's noses. If you are just starting, there is literally no better way to launch your business. Have your own launch party. Get people around your house, go around your mum's house, your sister's house, wherever you want to hold it, and have a launch party. Launch your business to the world. So that's one way of building your business, is in person. Okay, and then obviously we have the most amazing hostess reward system. What then happens is people see, like, hang on a minute, I can do this. Get my friends round, have a glass of wine, have a cup of coffee, whatever, you know, your jam is, and I earn freebies for doing it and half price items. I'll have a bit of that. And then their friends see that, and then they're like, well, I'll have a bit of that pie, please. And then the ripple effect just starts from there. So in person, get the scents under people's noses. That doesn't have to be a party. It can be a sniff session at Costa or you know, I don't work for Costa. I'm not advertising Costa or any other lovely coffee shop that it may be. I don't know if I can say that, but at Costa or Starbucks or any other lovely coffee shop or tea or whatever you drink. Meet them there, meet them for a little social meeting. A party doesn't have to be 20, 30 people, okay? It could just be a few people meeting for a cuppa and having a chat and having a little smell of the whiff pots. And when it comes to building your business, because this is what the training is about, talking about growth, do not ever, say you book a party with a hostess, and that hostess starts off by telling you, oh, I've got 25 people coming, okay? And then in the week she texts you and she says, oh, I've only got 15 people coming. I've only got 10 people coming. And then on the day, she says to you, I've got three people coming, 2 people coming. I would still go. I would still go, and I will tell you why. So do not let that dishearten you, because I've done parties where there's 30 people there, and I've done parties where there's 10 people there, and the 10-person one might be more lucrative because it's more personal, you can get around more people, you can have more conversations with people. Do not let the numbers define whether you go or not. And let's just take it back to the 2 people one for a moment. The reason do you know what, if there was one person, if there was going to be the hostess, or maybe even the hostess, do you know why? Because you literally, every single time you step outside of your door, every single day, you do not know who you are going to meet. You do not know the conversation you are going to have. You do not know, you might go to that party and meet this person that has been waiting for this gift you have to offer, and they join and they start their own Scentsy adventure, and they absolutely skyrocket and their business explodes. And, you know, you've become the absolute best of friends, and then, you know, they're thanking you for this amazing opportunity, and it completely changes their life. Aren't you glad that you went along to that party now? So literally, don't think about the numbers. Think about the absolute incredible opportunity. Arrows out at all times. You know, where give more than you take. That is the Scentsy way, okay? So you're always offering this gift to people, regardless of how many people are there. They also might come along, spend a couple of £100 on products, buy all their presents for the year, and then they might go home, tell their sister, and then their sister becomes a consultant. You just never know, okay? So opportunities everywhere. So that's in person, okay? Obviously, the next thing, which is a huge thing in our world, is social media. Do not be scared of social media, okay? Again, people, I feel, are very anxious and worried about, oh, I don't want to post this because I don't want to annoy this person, and I don't want to annoy this person, and what if Joe Blogs that I went to school with 15 years ago, 20 years ago, thinks, God, longer than that, thinks this about me. Don't worry about that. Do not worry about that, because I can guarantee they're not worried about what you're doing, okay? Everybody is involved in their own life and what they're doing. You have to get over other people's opinions, okay? So, social media, that's another way to build your business. I'm actually going to talk about that a little bit more in depth in a moment, so I'll come back to that. Okay, email people. If you have people's emails, email them, okay? On the phone, ring people up. I'm so excited. I've just started this amazing business. You know, do you love home fragrance? If you burn candles, why are you burning candles? They're not safe. You want to be trying Scentsy, okay? Your voice. This here is your biggest tool. And this is why when people say, oh, I'm really busy, I haven't got time to run my business. Busy people are the best at this business. Fact, okay? When I first joined, I had 3 other jobs. I was teaching fitness classes 6 days a week. I was working as a midday assistant in my children's school, and I was waitressing in a restaurant, okay? I built my Scentsy business in pockets of time by having conversations with people. I was literally never at home. Husband, 2 kids at the time. We were like ships that pass in the night. Hence why I joined Scentsy, because we were in a proper little dip we were never going to get out of if I didn't have, find some more income from somewhere. Busy people are the best at this business, guys. You literally, if you're working and you're going to a place of work, you are talking to people every single day. It doesn't have to be hard sell. It doesn't have to be spammy. You're literally sharing about something that you love. Busy people are the best at this business, and your voice is your absolute best asset. Okay. This takes me into my next thing when it comes to building your business, and something that you need to think about, okay? You will hear people say a lot, oh, there's too many Scentsy consultants. There's too many Scentsy consultants in my area. There's loads of people doing it. I can never have success, da, 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 da. This, again, all comes down to your mindset, okay? Saturation is literally a myth. Saturation literally does not exist. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? Scentsy is the product. Every single Scentsy consultant that joins the business has exactly the same products. Well, obviously, depending on what region you're in, they're going to be slightly different. Every single Scentsy consultant has the same products. What differentiates every single Scentsy consultant is them, is the person, is you, okay? So Scentsy is the product, you are your brand. And that is why saturation doesn't exist, because people buy from people, people relate to different people. So some people won't relate to me at all, but some people will relate to you. Everybody has people. You've heard the term, your vibe attracts your tribe. And this is why we train you guys. We say, like, you need to be authentic to who you are and share your love and your passion for the products, because that is what people are going to relate to, okay? So it doesn't matter how many Scentsy consultants in your area. It's a good thing. If there's loads of Scentsy consultants in your area, it means the business is thriving. It means people are loving the products. It means your team is growing, or your local team is growing, and you've got an amazing community starting. Too many consultants doesn't exist, guys. It is irrelevant. There are literally millions and billions of people in the world. There are people being born every day. There are people turning 18 every day when it comes to the consultant opportunity. So take out of your mind that there are too many consultants, because Scentsy is the product and you are your brand. Okay, I have talked about having a launch party. Get the smells under people's noses. Guys, honestly, I know we've kind of touched on that a moment ago, but honestly, if they smell it, you can sell it. If they smell it, you can sell it. So how do we do that, okay? Ask for referrals. Ask your friends and family. Even if they say it's not for them, obviously it's for everybody, but ask for referrals, okay? Your current customers, ask them for referrals. Borrow bags. This is another amazing way. So obviously when you join, you get your whiff bag. You can offer out a borrow bag. So there's obviously a couple of different ways you can do this. If you type in Scentsy borrow bags on YouTube, there will literally be loads of training. I've got ones on my channel. I know there's loads of other people have got it on their channels. If you go on the Workstation, type in borrow bags, there'll be things on the Workstation to help you with this. You get your bag of smells out. You could either literally lend out your bag of smells to somebody for a few days. They could do a borrow bag party on the go. So you could literally give them a bag, some catalogue, some order forms, some product sheets. They then take that to their place of work, or their play group, or their church group, or wherever they're going. Say, right, keep it for a week. They're collecting the orders from their friends and family. They get the hostess rewards, and you get the PRV. So borrow bags. You can have a pet borrow bag. You can have a wall fan borrow bag. Lend somebody a warmer for a few days to try the products in their home. Borrow bags are another amazing way, whether that's a borrow bag party or literally lending a borrow bag to somebody for a week. But the thing with borrow bags is really, really important, guys. Put an end date on it. Treat it like a business. If you treat your business like a business, it will turn into a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it will remain a hobby, okay? And that's fine if that's what you want out of it. But if you want to build, treat it like a business. So when you're booking that borrow bag out, you say to them, right, I can get it to you on this day, Monday the 16th or whatever, and I need to pick that up on Saturday the 20th, because then that's booked in. Forgive me if those days were counted wrong, but you know what I mean. We then need to collect that because it's going out to somebody on the following Sunday. So book a schedule. Make that borrow bag sound appealing, because it is. Because what is in there, they are absolutely pure gold. Okay, sample packs. Scentsy, being the absolutely amazing, generous company that they are, they, as consultants, we are able to, if we are placing the orders ourselves, we can keep the hostess rewards to utilize back into our business. Okay, so with your free credit and the things that you accumulate with your half prices and your free credit, get waxes and make samples. For example, with the Bring Back My Bars, with the Scent of the Month program, we can get waxes early, not with the Hush Wars, but we can get waxes early and we can make samples with them, get them out to customers. With just normal waxes, you can make samples, get them out to customers, make sample packs, offer a sample pack. It can be literally, you can take a wax cube and slice it into 4, pop a little card in there and say, you know, try these samples in your home. I'm looking for sample testers. You know, try these samples in your home. Let me know what you think. Pop it on your social media, tag me in, tell your friends and family. That then creates a ripple effect and people start saying, oh, what's that you're warming? What is that? You know, what is that? Let me try it. So sample packs, it's the reason that we have host rewards and that we're able to keep them and utilize them into our business. Okay, I've written don't just rely on social media. We talked about that a moment ago. You have a voice. If you are out at work, like I said, and you are busy, use your voice. Do not just rely on social media. So many people, I feel in the world we live in now, there is a misconception that they think, oh, I'm going to join, I'm going to post a couple of things on Facebook, boom. Doesn't work like that. Social media is a huge part of our business and I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but don't just rely on it, okay? You have to do the work behind the scenes. Massively, massively important. Okay, opportunities everywhere is the next thing I've written. I'm very mindful of the time. Opportunities everywhere, guys. Honestly, the amount of people that join and say, I don't know anybody. That's okay. It's not about the people that you know now. It is in the beginning, but it's about the people that you are yet to meet, the people that you get to know. The absolute beauty of this business is you make new friends every day. I'm just going to give you one example, okay? We had a lovely, lovely gentleman come to valet, clean our car on our drive, okay? My husband went out and spoke to him, got chatting. I then came out. My little boy was out there playing with him. It then turned into a conversation. He bought gifts for his wife for Christmas, and also he was like a valet service and he was putting the little trees, air fresheners into the cars. I talked to him about the scent circles. He bought a few to try himself first, and now I have a regular order of 80 scent circles from him every single month, which he gifts to his customers, okay? And every single one of them has my sticker on them. That came from a conversation, striking a conversation with somebody I didn't know on my drive. That's just one example, okay? If you've got people, I don't know, delivering things to your, I don't know, Tesco delivery driver or whatever it may be. All I'm saying is, when you are going about your daily life, literally, opportunity is absolutely everywhere. Okay, next thing, when it comes to building your business, follow-ups. You may have heard the term, the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-ups, multiple, okay? Follow up with people. Don't just send people a sample pack and never be heard from again. Don't just sell somebody a product and then never follow up with them. Pop them a message. Ask them if they're enjoying their scents. Ask them, if they've enjoyed their laundry products. Did it make their laundry smell amazing? Ask them if they love their fragrance flower. Whatever it may be. The fortune is in the follow-up, okay? You cannot just sell somebody a product and then never ever hear from, never follow up with them again, okay? That is where your business grows, is with following up with them, building relationships. More than anything, whether it's in person or on social media, we are a relationship building business. I cannot stress that enough. Treat people as your VIPs, because that's what they are. Whether it's customers or consultants, they are your VIPs, because building relationships is where this business grows. Okay, I want to get through everything before my time limit. So, next thing, I've just said, don't just rely on social media. It's one part of your business, but it is a huge part of your business, okay? Before COVID, if I'm completely honest, I didn't really use Instagram. I didn't really, but I was like, right, we have to pivot. We're in a world that evolves constantly. In the 5 years I've been in the industry, the world is constantly evolving. So don't be scared of change. Don't be scared of evolution. Don't be scared of pivoting. Don't be scared of adapting. Because if you want to grow, that is where growth happens. I have learned so much about social media in the last, nearly 3 years now. Like I said, I didn't really use my Instagram for business, and now I do regularly. There are so many trainings online, so many trainings on YouTube. So don't be scared to evolve and use social media. There are multiple social media platforms, and there's so much to learn, which, like I said, will be whole other trainings. But don't be scared to evolve and pivot as the times change, because social media is huge, and you can literally build part of your business on social media should you choose to. Okay. You have to be comfortable to grow your business, to build your business. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, okay? You will have heard that term so many times, okay? You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. In your life, in your business, what you have done up to this point has got you to where you are. So nothing changes if nothing changes. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, okay? Trust the process. Trust the process. Not everybody's getting loads of sales every single day. Not everybody is sponsoring teamies every single day. You have to trust the process. This is a word you are going to hear time and time and time and time and time and time again. I kind of did a little thing there. Consistency, 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 and once again, consistency. Do the small, consistent habits, and they are the things, are the three parts of our business. Buy the product, host a party, join the business. You need to be sharing that with people every single day. And if you do that consistently, your business will grow. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Okay, you're not always going to be motivated. That is why some days you are going to have to be disciplined. Okay, the last thing, don't quit. Just don't quit. There's going to be days when it's hard. There's going to be days you don't think you're getting anywhere. There's going to be days when you think, this isn't for me. Everyone has them. Nobody is exempt from having them days, okay? The last thing I want to touch on really, really quickly before we leave, which I personally feel is really, really important when it comes to building a business. You have to look at the bigger picture. You have to understand that it is so much more than just selling a product, okay? Work on your personal development. It is a huge, huge part of building your business. You have to work on yourself to grow your business. There are so many trainings put on by Scentsy, put on by other leaders. Show up to trainings, work on yourself, work on your personal development, and then you will feel inspired to then go inspire other people. So guys, I hope this was helpful. I'm going to wrap this up. But to wrap this up and to give you some takeaways, okay? Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Share the product. Buy the product, host a party, join the business. They are the fundamentals of our business, okay? Make sure you are sharing them with the world. Be consistent, get the smells under people's noses, show up to trainings, work on yourself, evolve, don't just rely on social media, follow up with people. And I hope that was helpful, guys. Loads of love. Enjoy the rest of World Tour. It's been absolutely amazing so far, and I know it's going to be there's so much more amazing things to come. So from me to you, I'm always cheering you on. Lots of love. Mwah.